Cause we all like, this job, don't give a fuck about this. But we be up there whenever they say on that paper and that schedule, you be up there. You can talk your shit on the side all you want, but you be up there. So, cause I'll binge watch a motherfucking show. So you know me, I love me some anime. They put a season up, I'll put a season down. But am I binge grinding for Drake? Did you put in that same effort that you put in at that job? Because you got up. This is how you take in your it's booming in, it's zooming in, it's zooming in. I feel it now, yeah. Yo, welcome back to our return, our family, our first time viewers, last time viewers. Oh, y'all, we still love you. You still might circle around the block again. This is the Trill Talk Podcast, and I'm your boy, Dre Brown. As always, your humble and gracious host. Yo, the work finesse couldn't be here for this one. He couldn't finesse work today. I don't know what you want me to tell you. He couldn't finesse work today. But I'm here, you here, we here. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. So, like always, like, subscribe, comment, share it. It don't hurt to share. Tell somebody about this shit. Tell somebody. Whether you fuck with it or you don't fuck with it. Tell somebody how much you whatever it. You know what I mean? Tell somebody. This is episode 9 on the site. Like Romo Bite. I don't know why I did that, guys. I apologize. It felt like it was good. That 9 by your site. I had that Kendrick sound, like that Kendrick voice, that robot. But, whatever. This is episode 9. And normally, I tell you guys about, some hurdles I overcame or whatever. But this week was like almost like a revelation in certain things. This week I had a talk with some of my students. So I'm a barber instructor. I got a barber college, Next Level Barber Institute. But I was talking with some of my students, and when I be talking to them and mentoring them, it helps myself because it reaffirms certain lessons and certain principles that I have in my life that I've acquired or that I try to live by now. Sometimes we tend to forget important things and focus on other things. And it really helps when we have to teach someone those principles because it helps us to revisit those and to reaffirm those same things if we're not living to that standard or whatever. Because the last thing, myself, and I'm sure any one of my listeners, we don't want to be hypocritical. We don't want to be seen as a hypocrite for any of the good shit that we do. Now, we are human. And there is sometimes, shit happens. But we try to correct those when we get it. But anyway, so I was talking to them about, when you get into this entrepreneurial world, it takes a lot of discipline. And you always have to be the one for yourself. That one that normally that there's an infrastructure in place and somebody calls you and there's a schedule and you have to be accountable to someone else. Entrepreneurship, you have to be accountable to yourself. First and foremost. That's just how it has to happen. So I was talking to them and I was telling them, like, the level of respect that you have for your dream for yourself has to rise. It has to rise. Because if you can look in your life, right? Look in your social circle, and you can find somebody that you're more accountable to, you're more gung ho for, in action, indeed. Because we all be like, oh, fuck this job. I don't give a fuck about this. But we'll be up there whenever they say on that paper and that schedule, you be up there. You could talk your shit on the side all you want, but you be up there. So if there's someone or if there's another entity that you are more accountable to than yourself, even your kids, even your own children, those of you that's parents, if you're more accountable to them children than you are yourself, to me, there's an error. You're doing yourself a disservice. Because you should be your MVP. You are the one that's there for you every time some shit go down. Every time there's some tears falling off some face. Granted, there may be somebody else there, but I guarantee 100% of the time you're there. You go through all that shit. So why wouldn't you reward you with the most sacred commodity that you got, effort and time? How do you give somebody 40 hours of your life to propel their dream or their ambitions, right? And you can't give yourself 8 hours a day. You can't give yourself 40. How does that make sense? How can you feel more slighted, or because like this, case in point, here we go, right? Check this out. So you put in 8 hours of work, right? Long day, boss man on your ass, boss lady on your ass, whatever, because we're equal opportunists. Anybody can be a supervisor, right? But boss on your ass. We get home. How many, and we're not talking about like relaxed time, right? That's downtime. I call that nothing time. How much time do you give you? What if I said give you hey, watch this 4-hour seminar and take notes from it and then go from there after you put 8 hours in today? Sound like I'm pulling, it'd be like I'm pulling teeth from you. Man, I'm tired. I got this. I got to cook for the kids. I got. We could come up with all of that, right? But does your ambition care? Does your dream care? Hell no. If you don't get it done, ain't shit gonna get it done. And ain't nobody gonna believe in a dream that you don't put maximum effort in initially. If you build it, they will come. Not that they're going to come help you build. If you build it, they will come. There shouldn't be nothing in your life, maybe parallel, but nothing greater that you put more of your effort and energy into than your own ambitions, your own dreams, whatever it is for you. And to my logic, like I say all the time, I'm not the end all be all, but to me, that shit don't make no sense. Just don't make no sense, Mr. Postman. It don't. Because you are your MVP. You the one got to console yourself. How dare you put yourself lesser than another person in your life, than another entity in your life? How fucking dare you? You almost blasphemous. God gave you all of that, all this dream, all this, and you won't even fucking water the plant. you in somebody else's garden watering over there, and they give you some fruits to come back over there to your house, when you're very well capable growing your own goddamn garden. That's going to touch somebody. That's going to touch somebody. I felt real preachery for a second. Whoa now. Whoa, Nelly. Anyway, but that's what I was talking to my students about. And then I had to readjust myself. Because I'll binge watch a motherfucking show. If you know me, I love me some anime. If they put a season up, I'll put a season down. But am I binge grinding for Dre? Did you put in that same effort that you put in at that job because you got up and you stayed there? Regardless of what you did between clock in and clock out, you was there. When you got off from that one, did you clock into you? Are you working for you? Who's doing it for you? Because ain't nobody coming. There ain't no white knight. There ain't no beautiful princess for happily ever. Ain't nobody coming to save you. It's you got to get it. You who coming to save you. Who you waiting for, goddamn. I mean, but shit. You got to really look at yourself. Look at what's going on with you because you control all of that. Your decisions paint all that picture. Your decisions, what you choose to do, paints the picture that you look at every day. All right. That's enough of that. It's time for everybody's favorite segment. I don't know if it's everybody. It's mine, goddamn, and I know it's yours because y'all be sending me some shit. So, my people, it's your favorite segment. Sit down with Dre Brown. Why does that kind of sound like cheering? I guess because it's so loud, whatever. But you feel me? There's a lot of people cheering for this segment. Because we here to help. Give you life lessons. Because I took life went through a lot of them lessons at me. A lot of them. A lot of them. I had to learn again. Be hitting my head. But I pay attention. And then we get on to the next and we go on to the next. And you learn them lessons. And hopefully I can share it with you. So you can learn that lesson without having to take that L. Hove did it. So hopefully. Told you that Hove gonna slide up in there. God did. Hey, isn't it outstanding how motivational and how much Khaled believe in him? He believe in him so much, he make me feel like, God damn, shit. I might need to, that nigga own it all the time. For him to be so high energy, why won't he lose weight? Anyway, whatever. Hey, Khaled was on that treadmill all through Corona. Ross lost his. Hey, Ross lost his. Why Khaled ain't dropping none? We see that nigga every morning on that motherfucking elliptical. That Stairmaster. Still got double D's. All right. So, we're going to be taking, well, like always, we take questions sent in from our viewers wanting to know, wanting some advice on certain things or whatever and what have you. So we try to oblige. You know what I mean? We try to oblige. We try to do the right thing. Help our fellow brethren, sisters out. You know what I'm saying? So we got a question from Samantha, 29. She wants to know, why don't men pursue more successful women? And I mean, it sounds like the vein, what comes from the vein of me, like men are intimidated or men don't like more successful stuff like this. And the core of that question isn't quite right? Because we have to define men. If you're talking about an adult aged male, then it's two categories in that, two subcategories, boys and men. Now, a broke boy, yeah, he gonna be fucked up by you getting your hustle and whatever. But that's any person without purpose. You being on your shit, meaning that you locked into a purpose and you're driving towards it, right? You got a plan and you're executing currently. Now, the people that have an issue with that are those that has the lack thereof. They don't have a purpose enough, or they feel like they don't have a purpose or haven't found a purpose. People that's not happy or secure totally with themselves and have almost like an inferiority complex or ideology. So much that seeing you being the object of the thing that they know they should be is, what's the word we want to use? It's not perplexing, it vexes them. Because you embody something that I want, that I feel that I haven't been able to attain for myself. Like when bitter motherfuckers are mad because you happy. Why you always smiling and happy and shit? Oh, friendly ass. Oh, friendly ass. Oh, friendly ass, mother. Right. It's that, because it's easier for them to tear down the image of their discomfort rather than elevate their status of self. That was hard. It's easier to say, you ain't all that, and tear you down here than me climb up there. Ooh, that motherfucker be getting it. Boy, I gotta figure it out because my shit fucked up. Let me go stand. Hey, bro, can I just hear? Bro, what is it? I'm trying to. So beware of people that envy you or envy what you are. They may be attracted to you. Shit, that person that envy you may be laying in the bed right next to you. Because it's that. They're going to be fucked up with your you. And you should never change your you to oblige someone else's insecurities or fucked upness. That part. So I hope that answers your question. But it's not men, right? Because a man, I'm gonna tell you like this, shit, I want my woman to be able to go get it. Because I'm ambitious. And if you got resources and I got resources, I got a plan for them. We can allocate them resources, you hear me? We can find something to get down to something, to do something, you know what I mean? All right, next question. Beep, 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 beep. This question is coming from Jackson, 35. Is that a first name or a last name? Jackson. That's a cool first name. Spelled like a last name though. Whatever. Okay. Jackson, my brother. Okay, your question. Can you love without trust? Simple answer. Yes. Is it a simple process or easy process? No. Because this is where we get fucked up. Love is a decision. Infatuation is a feeling. Love is not a feeling. Love is a decision that's acted out. It's a decision. You decide this thing. Sometimes based out of logic, sometimes based out of not. But it's a decision. And trust is something that can be rebuilt, given opportunity and the right environment and the right mindset. Now, you can't have love without forgiveness. That's more of the thing, right? Now, if you can't trust, if they can't trust you, right? You break the trust, you're human, you're flawed. They break your trust, they're human, they're flawed. If you don't have a willingness to really forgive, not like that shit like we say we forgive. I forgive you, but every opportunity and advantageous opportunity I get in conversation or argument or whatever to make you wear that jacket again, I make you wear that jacket again. I'll make you wear that jacket again. To the point where you're always continually suffering from the same thing. You're always, you serve your sentence and then you get retried for the same thing. And it's just, it'll never work like that. Because eventually the person's going to get tired of being punched on because they can't change the past, right? They can't change the past. They can't go back and relive some shit. But what they can do is ensure the future doesn't follow suit. But you got to be given the opportunity. An honest opportunity. If you're going to forgive and start from there. Or pack your ball up and go home. Because if you decide to say yes and you decide to love this person, love them. I believe in relationships, this is where we fuck up at. The relationship starts to die when you quit giving your partner the benefit of the doubt. They should always have the benefit of the doubt. Because it's just that. I trust you to have my interest and to always act towards my interest. So, Jack, you can, if you want to, and you're willing to, or if she's willing to, y'all should really kind of put the situation a little bit more in the thing, not just a question. But whatever, I'm never arguing with the input. I love it. But Jack, whatever they call you, Jay, you can if you allow them opportunities to rebuild that trust. All right. So let's see. I got one more in me. This one's from Maria, 32. Why is it a struggle for men to be monogamous? Why is it a struggle for men to be monogamous? So I want to come from two angles, right? So first I want to deal with y'all's, your point of issue, which you said men, right? So the men you're referring to, frankly, have options. And they don't have to do anything that their options kind of don't make them do, right? And this is what I mean by that. If you don't have to do something, you gotta want to do something. So then you have to be incentivized enough to agree to exclusivity. And that falls on the preference and the mindset of the man. However, he's incentivized, whatever it takes that he finds that threshold for him, right? And then I want to deal with this other part, right? It's a statistic. I was watching, I think Kevin Samuels, one of the women that get on there, and so he started hitting him with some shit. But he says 80% of women are attracted to the 10% of men. So the men that you guys are actually attracted to, in generalities, right? Like that overall attractiveness, is really only 10% of men. So that means there's actually 90% of men that they don't have the plethora of options. So monogamy is like a kind of accepted by lack of options, or the lack, or the value, their value on the sexual marketplace, coined by by the good brother Godfather Kevin Samuels. So that 90% of men will do exactly what you want. He ain't looking for no other women because he know he don't even get pussy like that. And Maria, I will. It would be a safe bet that there's at least 3 men around you that would be happy, like legit happy, not like like legit happy to be at the party, to be with you, and will circumvent, will make all that shit happen. Whatever you talking about. I like men with a beard. He growing his beard out. I like men with backwards mohawk. He got a backwards mohawk. Just to be with you because you are the apple of his eye. But those aren't the men you're attracted to. You want the one that's getting the attention. I mean, that's natural. But it's like a bunch of young basketball players, high school and college. They're all competing to go to the NBA. It's a select position. It's ample of people. Like I said, the 10% got to choose from. He get to choose from the 80% of women. So what makes you head and shoulders, or are you even capable of giving this man everything that he requires that goes with him? He need a personal assistant. He need a freak in the bed, awesome mother, goddamn therapist, cook. Are you willing to wear all these hats and not make someone feel fucked up because the height of their expectations or standards when it was known from the jump and you agreed to do the job? It's like getting a contract, they telling you what the job requires, you saying, hell yeah, I can do that. And then once you get there and having to start doing the job, man, y'all know this shit is too damn much to be asking one person to do. You knew you was one person. You knew this man had all kinds, this man like to fuck 5 times a day, every day. You knew that girl was used to getting spoiled on and all this shit, going to fancy ass dinners, and now it's an issue. Now she too materialistic. Now he just a nympho. You need to go to therapy. You need Jesus, boy. So Maria, what I would tell you is you have to be self-aware of your attractiveness to the people you're attracted to. Just because you like them, is your resume attractive to them? And sometimes that's a tough pill. Sometimes we find out the people that we like don't even like motherfuckers that's like us. Are they wrong? Maybe we need to recalibrate our appetite. You know? But, hey, fight on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's out there for you. You just sometimes gotta pick. The one that you like or the one that likes you. Sometimes that's what it boils down to. You sit at your table and you play your cards. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? That's some Trill talk for your ass. You know what I'm saying? So like always, I've been your boy Dre Brown. And you've been a wonderful, wonderful viewing audience. Like always, like, subscribe, comment. God damn it, share it. Tell your people, cousins, auntie, baby mamas, postman, dog walker about this podcast. Because we here for you. So until next time, Dre Brown, I'm out.